Hello everyone and welcome to the Racers 1 Formula 1 League. I'm your host Lucas, otherwise known as RBR Persimate, and today we are at the Canadian Grand Prix. As we just go back and have a look at the driver grid today, we have Tucker Brothers and Brooksy_123 in the Mercedes. We've got G Nave and Ollie GTFC 2000 in the Ferrari. We've got Callsign Rambo and VHP in the Red Bull. We've got RR3 Chartman and Short Marcus in the McLaren, Short Marcus leading the championship. We've also got Rawnosh and BGR Eckhocht, I don't know how to say that, in the Renault. We've got Amaguna, obviously an Arsenal fan, in the and Swansea Boy in the AlphaTauri. We also have Keza and Lawson in the Racing Point. We've got Wuma and AP17 in the Alfa Romeo. Scrawled and Liam Shane in the Haas, and finishing the grid, we've got Reese and Brad Smith in the Williams. So we'll just have a look at a bit of information about Canada. So Canada, first time we raced at Canada was in 1978. The number of laps you do in a full race is 70, so in a short or 50% race, it should be 35 laps. The circuit length is 4.361 kilometers long, and the race distance would be around 160 kilometers. And the lap record is a 1:13.622, which was set by Rubens Barrichello back in 2004. There is 14 corners at the Canadian Grand Prix. 3 DRS zones. Oh no, 2 DRS zones, sorry. No, 3 DRS zones, I'm reading that wrong. 2 detection points. So there should be a lot of overtaking here today for the drivers. We'll get into the qualifying then. So riding on board with Swansea Boy. As he comes across the line to finish his lap. Or no, maybe starting a lap, I don't know, maybe he was invalidated. Or the settings are a bit wrong at the moment. I'm just going to have to sort this out. Okay, there we go. So we have got a driver who's already set a lap, Brooksy, with a 1:12.215 on the medium tyres. And Chartman, who set a lap time on the softs, a 1:11.5. I know some of these drivers, seen some of them race before, others I haven't seen them race before, so just gotta get used to their pace really. As we see Amaguna set in a 1:10.120 on the soft tyres as well. So we'll just ride on board now we'll ride on board with Brad Smith as he just comes to start his lap now. So come into turn 1, click the apex on the left, slow the car for the best entry and exit of turn 2 and 3. Now it's coming up to turn 4, the little chicane. Want to be as close as you can to that wall on the right there for the best speed through the corner. Turn 7 and turn 8, very nice, activating DRS now. We're into turn 9, the little hairpin again, turn 10, or the little chicane, sorry, my bad. Coming up to turn 11 now, the hairpin. Technically this corner is classed as 2, as you've got the little kink here, so that would be turn 12 as well. So Brad Smith's going to get a little bit of a toe from the Racing Point, not a big toe, but just a little toe. Increase his speed by a couple of kilometers per hour. Coming down to the final corners of 13 and 14, the Wall of Champions. Not wanting to go too quick because he doesn't want to invalidate his lap time. Pretty quick through there though, nonetheless. And as you see, Brad Smith come across the line, and it's a 1:11.146 on the soft tyres as well. So we've got a couple of drivers in the pits. We've still got Swansea Boy, who's not currently setting his lap. We've got All VHP's invalidated. We've got Lawson on his lap. Let's see what he can do. Getting held up a bit by the Williams in front. It's not going to really do his lap time too good. Yeah, he's been blocked off quite a bit there. Lawson has, unfortunately. We'll see what he can do though. See if he can improve. A nice camera shot there. Oh, and he's invalidated going through turn 9 and 10. So most drivers out on the track have invalidated their lap times. We'll see. We've still got Chucker Brothers, who's a second up at the moment, so it looks like it's going to be a good quick lap time from Chucker Brothers. Coming through turn 4 and 5. Coming to 6 and 7 now. Or 7 and 8, sorry. It's looking good from Chucker Brothers so far. Oh, he's gone a bit deep into turn 9 and 10. And he's invalidated his lap time. So we've just got Brooksy coming out of the pits then. So I know quite a lot of information about Brooksy. Very quick driver. My teammate in a couple of leagues, and when his Wi-Fi is not messing him, he's always there. Always there looking to pick up the pieces. Podiums and pole positions are his well, he usually gets podiums and pole positions all the time. Can't really say much about Brooksy really, except he's a quick driver and he always wins. You see at the moment he's last out of who set a lap at the moment. He's set a 112.215. I think that was on medium tyres. He probably set the lap in lean and none as well, which he always does, just to set a delta. And so we do have yellow flags. I think that's just one of the McLarens allowing the Williams to get through. I think that Williams is Reese Powell. Yeah, we'll ride on board with Reese Powell just to see. Yeah, he's on the lap. So then we'll go back on board with Brooksy now, as he starts his lap. So heading down to turn 1, 2 and 3. Nice braking. Oh, and Brooksy's invalidated. He must have invalidated at the World of Champions and invalidated both his laps, which is a shame for Brooksy really. A bit of yellow flags up ahead. What's going on here? Just the Alpha Tower is letting each other through. So Reese did manage to set a lap and he went 6th. We've also got, we've had Liam Shane go quickest with a 1:9.7, so it's quickest so far on the soft tyres as well. And we've had Rornosh go 2nd, and I know Rorsch can probably improve on that time, as the World of Champions wasn't the best from him. So he had to go 2nd with a bit of knocks through the World of Champions as well. That was a good lap time. Oh, and he's gone a bit deep there into turn 4, and he hit the wall. So have we got any other drivers on laps? No, we've got Brooksy going back into the pit speed, and now we've got Amaguna improving, setting a 1:09.4. So these drivers are definitely getting quicker now. Most drivers in the 1:09s now, some still in the 11s. We've also got no drivers at the moment out on laps. So we've got Chucker Brothers just improved, I think. Oh no, someone's just improved anyway. A couple of drivers running out of fuel. We've got Marcus in the McLaren, which is our championship leader, setting the fastest lap so far. Couple of thousandths quicker than Amaguna. So it looks like, well, if the race is anything based off of qualifying, bit corner cuts there from short Marcus, but he wants to get back to the pits as quick as he can. Yeah, if the race is as close as qualifying is, then it's going to be an enjoyable one. So I'm just riding on board with some drivers, seeing if anyone's improving. Couple of drivers invalidated. We'll ride on board with VHP as he's looking to set his lap. He's not invalidated, so I think he's going to try and set a. Well, he's going to try and set his lap. A 41.2 is about the how quick you want to go through sector 3. As we see, VHP has actually gone purple through sector 3. Don't know if I can believe that though, because the game lies all the time. But we'll have to see. So coming down the final long straight, then coming up to turns 13 and 14, the famous Wall of Champions, not wanting to invalidate again, so gone a bit slow through there, but activating DRS, staying as far right as you can for the quickest way up to the line, and that lap is only good enough to put VHP in 5th, sorry. So we've got Liam Shane not improving on his laps either. Brad Smith, can he improve? Brad can improve, but he can only improve by 1/10 to keep himself in 7th. Chartman doesn't improve, unfortunately. We'll ride on board again with Buxy now as he comes to set his lap time. This time it doesn't invalidate through the Wall of Champions. So then we'll do running commentary on Buxy's lap. Coming into turn 1 now. Heavy braking, clipping the curb on the inside, nice. Now through 2 and 3. Very nice. Keeping the car as wide as possible. Now keeping the car as wide as possible as well for the best entry into 4 and 5. Getting a bit held up there by Chuckle Brothers, his teammate. Now coming into turn 6 and 7. Missing the apex there a little. It's not going to really hamper his lap time. Activating DRS. Wanting to stay right a bit here for the shortest run up to turns 8 and 9. Or 9 and 10, sorry. Now coming up to the hairpin of turn 11. Heavy brake in this corner. Brooks is up by 1.8 seconds at the moment, so his lap's looking like he's going to put him on pole position. Good exit through turn 11 and 12 now. Coming down to the infamous Wall of Champions, down this long straight. Brooksy always sets up his cars, not the quickest in a straight line, but he always loves his cornering speed. Coming down to the Wall of Champions then, not invalidating. Very good through there, clipping the curb on the right. And across the line, Brooksy's going to set a 109 or 108.8. So Brooksy goes quickest by 6/10 at the moment. A very good lap by Brooksy. We've also got Amaguna on a lap time. So we'll see what he can do. Oh! And a bit of a tank slapper there from Amaguna. Going to cost him a couple of attempts. Clipping the wall there. No damage coming off there, as I can see. So now coming down to turns 9 and 10. Oh, bit of a lock up there on the front right. He's not invalidated. That's weird. He's not invalidated, so he may have gained a bit of time through there. No, he's down by 2/10. And he could get a bit of a slipstream here off Brooksy. So is Brooksy going to let him pass, or is he going to give him the toe? It looks like he's going to get a little bit of a toe. Not a big toe, but just a little bit. Just a little toe, not the big toe. Coming down to the World Champions, 13 and 14, and let's see what he can do. Oh, he's boxing anyway. God, my voice is going. So we've got Chuckle Brothers on the lap time. No, he's not. He's going into the pits. So at the moment, we've got no drivers on laps, and we've got 3 drivers of Swansea Boy, Keza, and Coolsign, all who haven't set a lap so far. So as we just run through the grid, we've got Brooksy in first, Short Marcus in second, Amaguna in third, Liam in fourth, Raw Nosh in fifth, VHP sixth, Reese in seventh, Brad in eighth, Chuckle Brothers ninth, Chartman 10th, Lawson 11th, and 12th is AP1 WWFC. We've still got those 3 drivers who haven't set a lap yet, as you see. We've got Coolsign there coming out of the pits now, so he's going to want to set his lap. We've got VHP, who's actually on the medium tyres, so maybe he wants to start on the medium tyres and do the alternate strategy to everyone else. So if you can improve VHP, then that'll be brilliant strategy by him. He's gone a bit wide there. Raw is down a bit on his time. Brad's up by a 10th, so we'll ride on board with Brad. Coming up to the little chicane of 7 and 8. Very nice through there. Now I'm just going to check my audio, so I will mute myself and I'll allow you to ride on board with Brad Smith on his own. You see Brad Smith coming up to the World Champions now to finish off his lap, activating DRS, keeping as far right as possible, and across the line it's a 1:10.7, so he has improved. He's gone above his teammate, I think. I'm not improved anyway. Got a bit of lag on the screen there, I'm not too sure what's going on. Might have to just let's have a look, see what's gone on. There we go, that's fixed it. A little bit of lag won't hurt. So Brooksy, it doesn't look like he's going to come out and set another lap then, so that's obviously qualifying over for Brooksy. We'll just ride on board with Short Marcus now. He's probably coming up to set his final lap of the session. And let's see if Marcus has improved. A bit of a tank lapper there. And Marcus is down by 9 thousandths, and a bit of a lockup going into turn 11. So that's not going to do his lap time any good either. And Marcus is invalidated, so I don't think Marcus is going to have time to set another lap, which is a bit unfortunate. We've got the Alfa Romeo APW coming across the line now, and it's a 1:12.7, so he's improved, but he's only improved enough to keep him in 13th. What about Swansea Boy? We'll ride on board with him now, coming across the line, and it's not going to be a very quick lap. It's only a 1:16.3. He's gone off the rack a bit there. So Marcus has retired the car. Didn't think he could improve anymore. Mate, what a lap shot myself. Thank you, Brooksy. Nice to know that you shot yourself. So we've got a couple of drivers finish their lap now. Brooksy, Amaguna, Brad Smith, Reese Pell and Lawson have all finished their laps. Call sign Rambo. He slowed a bit down on the straight there. I'm not too sure what he's doing. I don't think this is enough to put him up a position. Oh yeah, it does. It puts him in 10th. So I wonder if Rambo didn't slow down on the straight there. He could have improved even more. But we'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, we're still riding on board though with Swansea. Swansea Boy. I think he's going to be the last driver to finish a lap, or we've got a couple of drivers behind him. We've got a couple of drivers going into the pits now, Raw and IP17. But yeah, Swansea Boy, his lap's invalidated, so he's going to go into the pits. We've got VHP coming to finish his lap now. And VHP, is he going to improve? I don't think he is. Yeah, he does, he improves, and he stays 6th though, unfortunately. And then that's it for qualifying. So qualifying is over. Qualifying is finished. So yeah, we'll run through the grid. We've got Brooksy, or if Codemasters allows me to run through the grid, that is. Brooksy, did you or James Brooks, did you watch the intro of the stream? It was a very class intro, I think. Yeah, so here we go. The grid for the race. We've got Brooksy on pole, Marcus alongside him in second. And in the second row of the grid we've got Amaguna and Liam Shane. 5th and 6th is Ronosh and VHP. Then Brad Smith and Reese Pell, 2 Williams. Chartman in 9th and Callsign Rambo in 10th. Got Chuckle Brothers in 11th, and then both the Racing Points in 12th and 13th. AP17 in 14th, and rounding off the grid is Swansea Boy, the AlphaTauri, who didn't get to set a lap. So yeah, I will be back when the race starts. So then, we're back. We're just waiting for a couple of drivers to ready up at AP17, and yeah, the race is in rain conditions, or wet conditions, sorry, and 5 lights. It's lights out, and away we go. So it looks like it's been a good start from Brooksy there. So we've got an Alpha Tauri, he's just not gone, he's stopped. So yeah, it's a bit of a good start there. Oh! A bit of contact between the Haas, or the Alpha Tauri of Amaguna and Short Marcus there. As we've got a spinner at the back. I think that's Short Marcus, the championship leader, he spun. Oh, that's a shame. Can't get the car back. Oh, that is a real shame for our championship leader there. I don't know what's happening with the settings, I'm glitching out. But yeah, so Brooksy having a good start there. We'll just ride on board with a couple of drivers in the mid-pack. This is a good on board here of this battle between Chucker Brothers and a couple of drivers. Bit of an aquaplane there by Chucker Brothers. Well, it's costing the position there. We'll just ride on board race. Looking to get past Amaguna here. There we go. So then, we have Brooksy, who's stayed in the lead from his pole position. We've got Amaguna, Liam, sorry, in second. Amaguna in third. Reese in fourth. Ooh, Red Bull of VHP almost colliding with the Williams of Reese there. We've got a little battle going on at back here between Rambo, Chucker Brothers, AP17 Marcus. So it's not been a very good start for our championship leader, Short Marcus. I think a bit of contact or a bit of wheel spin from the start. I don't know, I didn't really see. I just saw his car facing backward, facing the wrong way from the start. So yeah, it's a bit of bad luck there for our championship leader, but it's just going to make the race even more fun for me, knowing that he can make his way up the grid. So we've got Coulson Rambo here, looking to make a move up the inside of AP17 with a hairpin. And oh! A bit of a collision there between Marcus and AP17. I don't know whether AP17 has disconnected or what, but yeah, IP17 is disconnected. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame there for Marcus. I think he may have got wing damage. I'm not too sure. Oh, and we've got a spinner, Swansea boy, unfortunately spinning out. But we'll see what other battles are going on. We've still got this battle, Chartman and Keza. Chartman sent the dummy on Keza there, and a bit of wing damage there for Keza on the his left end plate. But Chartman's managed to get the move done, so a good move there from Chartman. We've also got Rambo, who's colliding with the wall. He was closing up to Chucker Brothers, but now I think he's got damage. I'm not too sure. Marcus is probably going to want to capitalise on that error from Rambo and see if he can get the move done. So we've got Chucker Brothers also looking to get back Keza, and we know Keza's got that wing damage, so he's not going to be the quickest. And oh, bit of contact there, and Chucker Brothers has spun. So I think, and Rambo spun as well. Both drivers have spun. So I think there was a bit of a collision between the Red Bull and the Mercedes there, and both drivers have come off bad from that, as we see Liam Shane getting a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting already. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame there for Chucker Brothers. He started the contact behind from Coulson Rambo, and he's been forced to spin really. And Ronash getting a time penalty as well. So a bit of bad luck for some of these drivers getting time penalties so early on. But yeah, this battle between Ronash and Brad Smith is the only battle really that we've got on track so far. we've got a little battle behind between Chartman and Dawson, and Brooksy's out. Ali is out. What's happened to Brooksy? Virtual safety car. Brooksy's car is just gone. What has happened to Brooksy? Ah, Brooksy's controller died. Ah, that is a real shame for Brooksy, our race leader. That is a real shame for Brooksy. Now, I'm gonna see if I can get Brooksy on a little team radio. We'll have a look. We'll see. We'll ask him what happened as well. So we've got Chucker Brothers getting a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car, or the virtual safety car. So Brooksy there saying in the chat, and we've got Brooksy here. Brooksy, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Brooksy. What happened, mate?
My controller died.
Ah, you're in the lead as well. A couple of seconds in the lead as well. I bet you're.
It's alright.
I bet you're fuming.
Just one of those, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good qualifying lap from yourself.
Thank you, kind sir.
Do you want to stay on the stream and commentate with me, or?
Man's got things to do.
Okay. Thanks for the interview, Brooksy.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. So Brooksy's not really happy with his controller. Unfortunately, dying on him. So you've got Liam Shame, who's managed to capitalise on Brooksy's controller there, with a 6-second lead between himself and Amaguna. So Liam really pushing the car as quick as he can. We'll see what kind of penalties people have. We've got Chucker Brothers and Keza, who both have drive-through penalties. And then we've got Swansea Boy, Lawson, Nosh, VHP and Liam Shane, all with 3-second time penalties. So we've got Chartman here, looking to make a move on Lawson. Bit of a send, oh, a bit of contact and a bit of debris coming off the right end plate of Lawson's car there. Both drivers are still side by side though. Let's see who can get traction down better. I think Lawson is maybe going to creep ahead. No, Chartman's ahead. So both drivers side by side in the wet, coming down to the world champions. I'm scared. And Chartman has left enough room there for Lawson to get through. So it's good sportsmanship there from Chartman, allowing the racing point through, and a bit of team orders there as Marcus gets past Chartman. So as we're 6 laps into the Grand Prix, we've only had one retirement so far, and it was Brooksy. Controller dying on him, unfortunately. Bit of a shame there. We've got Marcus all over the back of the racing point of Lawson now. Let's see what Marcus can do. Bit of contact there, nothing that won't buff out though. And well, Marcus cutting his way through the field from last place, as he did spin on the opening corner, should I say. Oh, and Marcus sends it up the inside. I didn't get to see that. Oh yeah, Marcus sends it up the inside of Lawson, and that forces him wide. And maybe Chartman can do something. Maybe Chartman can make his way through as well. I'm not too sure. I think he's a bit too far back. Right then, so we've got a little battle up ahead. The Williams of Brad Smith and VHP in the Aston Martin Red Bull. we'll see what can happen here. So Brad Smith dropping back a bit. I think VHP might be using his overtake. He's not using it now, but I think he may have been using it as he's got not a lot compared to Brad Smith. Brad Smith getting a lovely exit through the Wall of Champions, closing that gap. But then as we see, VHP gains so much in the straights compared to Brad. A bit of wheel spin there from Brad. Keeps control of the car there. He's definitely gaining on VHP now as he activates the overtake button for replace. But you don't really activate it. Looking obviously maybe to get the acceleration as he's done again, yeah. So yeah, he's really gaining now on VHP. That little strategy of activating his ERS, his overtake, sorry, on the exits of corners is really helping. Let's see, is Brad Smith going to want to send one up the inside? No, he's not. Chuckle Brothers getting another 3-second time penalty. Bit of a shame there for Chuckle Brothers. As I'm just going to share the stream again. See if we'll get any more viewers. Or not allowing me to copy the stream. I haven't missed any overtakes, have I? No, not that I can see. I've still only really got this battle between the Williams and the Red Bull. We've also got Marcus, who's closing up the gap between himself and Raw Nosh. But I would love to see Brad maybe send one up the inside of VHP. Bit of an unexpected move maybe. Be nice to see if that would happen, but I'm not too sure he would want to. Maybe doesn't want to ruin his own race. As he's still got Liam in the lead. And we've got a yellow flag. So I think that Keza maybe gone a bit wide. Not too sure. As we're right on board now with Marcus, as we're seeing him gain on the Renault of Raw. Well, Raw's gone a bit wide there, and I think, yeah, Marcus has got through. So I'm not too sure what happened there between Marcus and Raw. Raw looked like he went a bit wide, and unfortunately lost out. So we've still got this battle up ahead, and we've got a spinner. Oh, it's just Swansea boy. Yeah, as I was saying, we've still got this battle between Brad and VHP. Brad really on the gearbox of VHP now, and Brad, go on, send one, Brad. I would like to see a nice overtake from you. And as I'm commentating on this battle, we've also got Chartman, who's going to send one. Well, he was thinking about sending one up the inside of Lawson. Thought better of it though. And this, I don't want to see that camera. See, Chartman is going to get better exit, is he? Yes, he is. Activating his overtake button. I think Chartman's going to want to send one up the inside here. No, he's going to think better of it. He's learned. And I don't know what's happened here with the stream. The stream has gone off. What's happened here? I think my capture card start time gone. Nothing's gone on anyway. Here we go, back connected now. I'm just gonna have to fix the window capture. Sorry about this. Oh, I hate this. Come on. There we are. We'll just have to back out again. There we go. Right, so what happened? Yellow flags, I think. Was that maybe Marcus? Someone, I'm not too sure. No, it was Brad. So Brad must have had a bit of contact with VHP trying to make a move and lost out a couple of seconds. We've got a little battle here at the back between 3 drivers. Oh, Rambo slamming on his brakes there. I think Rambo had a bit too much speed and didn't want to risk clashing with. And we've got a spinner. Is this AP17? I don't know what's going on here. Something's happened. But yeah, oh, well, what's happened with Brad? Is Brad pitting for another set of wets? Is he? Let's we'll just have a look. Yeah, Brad's going on to another set of wet tyres. So then we'll just hop back on board between this little battle. Oh, a bit of contact, Chartman. Going a bit deep into turn 2, hitting the back of Lawson. It's going to cost Chartman a couple of tenths maybe. I was wondering if Rambo could capitalise on that error by Chartman there, but it doesn't seem like he's been able to. Both drivers going deep, and Coolsign, the only driver taking the corner properly. And is this going to allow Coolsign to get a better run? It is. Coolsign getting a better run through the little chicane, the S chicane. Chartman's gone deep again, so that's going to hamper his exit speed. And now Coolsign Rambo all over the back of Chartman. Is he going to send one up the inside? No, he's not. He's going to be patient. He's going to wait for it. He's going to keep hindering Chartman. As you see, Lawson got a bit wide there, and now Chartman and Lawson are going to be side by side going down the straight. We'll ride on board with Chartman. We'll see what can happen here. The Chartman's got no overtake left. As you see, Lawson's got a lot, 35%. So here we've got another yellow flags. I think that Swansea boy is on their hard tyre for some reason. I don't know why. It's a bit stupid. As you see, Rambo going round the outside of Coolsign. Oh no, sorry. Rambo going around the outside of Chartman. Chartman's defended that very well. Also had Marcus get his way past Raw Nosh. So yeah, this little battle between these 3 drivers. It's quite interesting so far because these drivers have got pace, but they just can't seem to find their way through the traffic. So we'll just ride on board now with Marcus as he's right on the back of VHP. As you see, Swansea boy retiring in the pits. I don't know what he was doing on those hard tyres. As you see, Marcus using his overtake. He's already passed VHP by the end of the straight, and that's a good overtake by Marcus. And Marcus also sets up fast. Just having gone for a bit of a lock up there. To see Swansea boys AI just coming out of the pit lane. Don't know why. A bit of wheel spin there. Ooh. Now we'll ride back on board with this little battle for 7th place. So yeah, Chartman still on the back of Lawson. This battle's never ending, it seems like. And this is maybe going to allow Brad to catch up to this battle. Brad's also got a fresh set of wet tyres. Lawson's gone a bit deep there, and that's allowed Chartman to get a better exit and, well, a bit of collision, well, a bit of contact, sorry. That's allowed Rambo to maybe get alongside. Rambo looking for the switchback. Oh, he's had to completely stop his car then to stop hitting Chartman. But yeah, this battle's really interesting because these drivers, you can see who the faster ones are, as you see Rambo at the back and Chartman. But Lawson's defending ever so well. And Lawson's got a lot of overtake as well, so Chartman's only got 16% and Rambo's got 100% battery. So Rambo, he could, as you see, Raw's in the pit, sorry. It's Rambo, yeah. Can really, he should use his overtake, try and get past these drivers. That might be hindering him. Not too sure, but we'll see. So now we've got Brad, who's all over the back of Rambo now, and Brad on those fresh setup. Oh, and Chartman and Brad! Chartman and Brad both getting wheel spin and losing the back end. So simultaneously, both drivers making the same mistake. Now that's freed up Call Sign Rambo to maybe get onto the back of Lawson. A bit of contact with the wall again from Rambo, but it doesn't really seem like it's damaging his car. No damage that I can see of. With right end plates and missing, so that's going to cost him a bit of time. But it's a shame for Brad and Chartman, as both drivers. Well, I know Chartman's got damage now anyway, but Brad doesn't really seem like he's got damage. But yeah, both drivers making the same mistake simultaneously, so it's like synchronized crashing then. So yeah, Chartman coming into the pits. Is he going to do a front nose change maybe? Yeah, he's going to change that nose. We've got the HP coming out of the pits now. Now is Brad going to... No, so if Brad didn't get that tank slap, he may have undercut VHP, but we'll never know. You see not Chartman. Rambo still on the back of Lawson. Now Rambo's just taking it easy. Doesn't want to make any rash moves. Doesn't want to hinder his time. And yeah, heading on to lap 17 now. Well, I was just going to say we've only got 2 drivers or 3 drivers who haven't got penalties, but Amaguna's just got himself for 3 seconds. So we've only got 2 drivers without penalty. They are Chartman and AP17. I don't think AP17's actually racing though, so we can't really say he hasn't got one as the AI driving. But yeah, as we see, Lawson's gone a bit deep again into turn 11, the hairpin, and that's going to allow Rambo to maybe make a move. Is he going to send one up his inside in the Wall of Champions? No, he's going to think better of it, and he's going to go into the pits. Okay. And then Rambo into the pits. That's going to free up his teammate, VHP. Now let's see where Rambo comes out compared to Chartman. So we'll ride on board with Chartman, and we'll see who comes out ahead. I think it's going to be close. You see, the pit window is now open, and I said it's going to be close, and it's going to be really close. Both drivers side by side now. So let's have a look. Rambo just managing to get his nose ahead. Chartman going a bit deep. And yeah, Rambo's ahead now. So we've got VHP all over the back of Lawson now. And we've also got Brad and Raw on the back. So this is a little 4-man battle. We've got Marcus setting another fastest lap. We've got Amaguna and Reese in the pits. I'd like to see if any drivers maybe want to send one. You just look at the overtakes. Yeah, so all drivers are using their overtake button. VHP, is he going to send one? No, he's going to think better of it. Oh, he managed to make his way past. He's unfortunately had to get a 3-second time penalty there as he tried to avoid hitting Lawson, who's gone into the pits. Now he's Rambo and Chartman. Are they gonna undercut Lawson, I wonder? No, it's gonna be close again. I think Lawson's maybe served his penalty, but I think both these drivers are gonna get ahead. But yeah, as I said, it's gonna be close again. Yeah, both drivers are ahead of Lawson now, so they've made the undercut work. We're just riding aboard with Amaguna now, and I thought that was a puncture there for Marcus, but it wasn't. Is he going to go into the pits? No, he's going to stay out. We've got our race leader, Liam Shines, going on to a fresh set of wet tyres. So Marcus is a whole pit stop behind. I'm not too sure whether Marcus is going to try and go to the end on those tyres. Not too sure, but Amaguna on his fresh set of tyres, he's going to want to try and make a move. We've got VHP. VHP's made a bit of a VHP's round. He reset the track there. I'm not too sure if that's allowed or not. Most leagues it's not, but I'm not the admin. I'm not the owner, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, VHP losing the back end, getting a bit of damage there, so that's costing him a bit of time. Is he going to want to pit? Yeah, he's going to head into the pits. Nice and slowly, doesn't want to speed. That's a bit of a shame there for VHP on those fresh set of tyres. I keep saying fresh, can't say it. He's gone on to Inters. So is he going to take the gamble? Is this going to work? Is this what Marcus is doing? Trying to stretch his tyres as long as he can until the Inters are the best tyre? I'm not too sure. We'll have to find out. I'm really hyped. This race is getting interesting. Let's go. So yeah, there's Marcus gone into the pits now. He didn't really want to take a gamble. I don't think that gamble going on to the intermediate tyres has worked for VHP. As you can see on the Delta, he's losing lots of time. If you're in the chat and you just want to maybe give us a subscription, a like as well, that'd be much appreciated. As you can see, we've got a little subscriber goal. Hoping to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, does Matt Smith play for QPR? I think he does, doesn't he? M. Smith. No, he doesn't. He plays for Rotherham. My bad. I was just watching the football. Well, not watching it, but had my eyes on it. And yeah, we got. I think. What's happened here? I was too busy watching the football. Oh, we just had the lap car of Chuckle Brothers letting the drivers through. My bad. Yeah, there's not really any battles going on at the moment. I think the closest we've got is this battle, yeah, between. Well, it was this battle, but we'll ride on board with Marcus. I know he's got the pace. He'll probably gain on Reese. Not too sure. He's got the freshy tyres of everyone now. Now, am I seeing that correctly? Is VHP gaining? Are the Inters the quickest tyre? I think they may well be. No, they're not. He loses about 3 tenths in the corners. We've got Chucker Brothers in the pits now. We've got a yellow flag, so what's happened here? I'm not too sure. But yeah, Marcus is really closing up the gap now to Reese. It'll be a big ask of Marcus though to maybe overtake Reese and then get up, make those 13 seconds to Amaguna in second, but you never know, you may be able to do it. As we see Amaguna setting a fast as that. So just looking at the penalty situation, I think I've jinxed Marcus there as he's just got a penalty. But yeah, we've got Liam on 3 seconds. We've also got Amaguna on 3 seconds. Reese and Marcus both on 6. Brad on 3. Raw and Cool Sign both on 6. And we've got Chartman with no penalties. Lawson with 12 seconds. Keza, VHP and Chucker Brothers all on 6 as well. And AP17, whose AI is driving for him, he's on no penalties either. So Marcus is really gaining on Reese. It's interesting this battle. As you see, Marcus gone a bit wide there. I lost a couple of attempts maybe, but he's going to use his overtake to try and gain her on the back of Reese. Marcus has almost double the overtake that he has, over triple the overtake that Reese has. So he should use that to his advantage maybe. Reese using his overtake now, so is Marcus. Marcus is going to have to click a kind of straight as well, and that's the move done. A nice onboard shot here on the back of the McLaren, sorry, the McLaren Mercedes. Well, that's what the car is next season anyway, McLaren Mercedes. Bit of a lock up there from Marcus, but we'll let him off. We'll ride on board now with Lawson, who's gaining on the back of Chartman. Chartman and Lawson both with a lot of ARS to play with. But yeah, not really any battles going on now. The grid's quite separated. We'll ride on board with our leader, as we've not really spoke about him much. He's got a good gap between himself and second. Yeah, he's got a nice gap. He's probably got a pit stop, 3 pit stop maybe. He couldn't, well, he's not a 3 pit stop. He's got a 3 pit stop that'll put him out in second, but other than that, nothing worth pitting really. We'll look at the positions change. So nothing really mega to say except for VHP's lost 5 positions and Reese has gained 4 positions. Other than that, not really anything mega, any drivers making mega. And there was a safety car. So what has happened here? Oh, VHP's out. So VHP's gone straight on into turn 4 and 5 and he's out. So there's a safety car now. This is brilliant for me. This is spicing everything up. Got a couple of drivers going into the pits, making the most out of this safety car. Now I wonder whether Liam's going to pit or not. Pardon me. Yeah, I wonder whether Liam's going to pit. Put a fresh set of wets on, or is he going to stay out? So this is going to be interesting to see what driver does what. Because Liam is gonna pit. So Liam's gonna take the gamble and pit. Now, if I was Amaguna, I'd stay out because 6 laps on a set of wets is nothing. Nope, he's gonna stay out. Well, what's Marcus gonna do? Is he gonna pit? Is he gonna stay out? Because I'm not too sure pitting is the best idea. 4 laps is nothing really when you think about it. And Marcus, is he gonna stay out? Yeah, Marcus is staying out, so that's a good call there from Marcus. Ooh, So yeah, good call from Marcus staying out. Is he going to make up any positions maybe? No. Yeah. Yeah, Marcus has made up a position. So Marcus is into second position. So that's a gamble that Marcus has made. Got him up second. We've got Reese as well in the pit. So a couple of drivers pitting. Most drivers pitting. But yeah, this dash car is really going to spice everything up. This is what I've been waiting for. So yeah, I think the driver who's gonna capitalise the most from this safety car is Chartman, because he's got no penalties, and as long as he can catch up to the back of the safety car, he'll do wonders for him, because everyone else has got penalties above him. If he doesn't get a penalty and he stays within say 10 seconds, he can get a couple of positions maybe. No, if he stays within 5 seconds, he'll get a couple of positions. But yeah, this is really gonna spice everything up. Safety car's gonna go for another lap, just to allow everyone behind to catch. But while the safety car is out, we shall talk about the drivers who have unfortunately DNF'd. So VHP, he went for the gamble, tried to stick a set of intermediate tyres on. After unfortunately getting wing damage. I don't think the gamble really worked for him. He lost quite a lot of time, and then he's gone straight on in turn 4, and yeah, he's retired unfortunately. We've got Swansea Boy who put a set of hard tyres on. I'm not too sure what he was doing, putting hard tyres on. But yeah, he retired in the pit lane, and then the pole position. Well, the driver who started on pole and was in the lead for the first 5 laps, Brooksy, he says his controller died, which probably it did happen, because it's happened to Brooksy quite a lot. But yeah, and he went straight on into turn 7 and lost both front tyres. But yeah, that has happened to Brooksy once or twice before. League racing, he hasn't died on him, but I remember in a league a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, he dropped his controller under the safety car, and he just slammed into the wall and lost his tyres. And then in a Spa race, I think it was, he was, I think it's just coming up after the end of sector 1 at Spa, the right hander, his finger slipped off the analog stick, and he completely binned it in the wall and flipped his car. It was the funniest crash I've ever seen. But yeah, safety car's gonna go for another laps, just because there's those drivers who are still not on the train yet. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the stream so far, everyone who's watching. Please make sure to leave a like, maybe leave a subscription as well. It'd be much appreciated. So hopefully Sadcott is in this lap. Right, so then Sadcott is in at the end of this lap. So it should be a good race from here on out. Yep, safety car in this lap. Is it? None? Yep, safety car in this lap. Race control, thank you for that. So we'll see, we'll watch the start then. Liam Shane's going to want to back the grid up as much as he can, warm his tyres up. Yeah, as you see, he started to warm them tyres up. I'd love it if I could see the weather forecast maybe, or something like that. But the game, it's not really going to allow me to do that, is it? But yeah, so then. There's 7 or 8 laps left of the Canadian Grand Prix for the Racers 1 Formula 1 League, and away we go under the safety car restart. Marcus making his way past the lapped car of Keza, so he's Amaguna. Oh, I was going to say Among Us then. Amaguna making his way past as well. Amaguna on those fresh set of wet tyres. Well, most drivers have got fresh tyres on at the moment. Not really any battles going on. Got Rambo, who's all over the back of Lawson now. Chartman's going a bit deep there, but we've also got Amaguna on the back of Marcus. Now Shane, or Liam Shane, sorry, he's really increased his gap between the car behind. 2 seconds already in 3/4 of a lap. It's a brilliant racecraft there from the Haas driver. We've got Lawson going up the inside of Chartman. A bit of contact and both drivers are on the grass. So a bit of contact between the Racing Point and the McLaren there. And that's allowed, well, I thought that car was going to overtake, but no, it was a lapped car. So it's not allowed Chuck Withers to get through. But it's allowed Rambo to make his way through, and he's up to 7th place now. See if he can go on a charge maybe and gain on the back of Raw. We've had Amaguna, who's lost a bit of time to the back of Marcus. Marcus still around 2.2 seconds behind. And we had a bit of a... Now, what's happened here? Keza's spun, and Keza has just crashed purposely into the wall. I'm not too sure what he was doing there. It's a bit idiotic, really. Brought out another safety car. But yeah, while the safety car is out, I will be right back.
Where we are going, dear, so baby, hold on to me. the night sky, trying to make me see your stars. But the
Okay, so we are back. Safety car should be in the end of this lap. Oh! And Amaguna is taking liberties a bit too far with his warming up his tyres, and he's hit the wall, unfortunately. That's a shame. I wonder if he's got wing damage. I don't know how. I'm going to check. We'll have to look at the back. I think his left end plate's missing. That's really going to hamper his lap time. That's going to allow Reese to maybe make a position or two. But yeah, we'll just ride on board again with Liam for the safety car restart, and away he goes. And Brad Smith getting a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. See if there's any overtakes at the back. No, not that I can see. We'll stay on board with Marcus as he's looking to make his way past Liam. We'll just check the penalty situation, if you'll let me. So Marcus has got 3 seconds more than everyone around him. So if Marcus can manage to make a move for the lead and then push as much as he can and try and create a 3-second gap, he may be able to get the win, but I'm not too sure. Bit of wheel spin there from Marcus as Amaguna gets a 3-second time penalty as well, so that's gonna allow Marcus to maybe stay in second place. I'm not too sure though, because we do have Chartman who's got no penalties at all. Just gonna reset the capture card there, a bit laggy. I'm not too sure what's going on with the stream. Let's try and fix this. I'm not too sure what's going on. Maybe if we just disconnect it and connect it again. Sorry about this, guys. I will be 2 seconds. I'm going as fast as I can. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Nothing has happened really. There's been no overtakes. Everyone's still in their same position. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Reese is all over the back of Amaguna now because of that damage isn't going to do anything good for Amaguna. I don't know why the stream's it's been perfect the whole race, and as soon as we get to the end it starts to lag. I'm not too sure why. I'll have to try and fix that in the upcoming weeks. But Liam Shane gets fastest lap of the Grand Prix, so that's going to be a point added onto his point tally at the end of the race. We've got Lawson looking to maybe make a move on Raw. He's going to hang back. So we'll ride on board with Chartman because I think, if I'm correct, Chartman is only 12 seconds away from the lead, so he will maybe be able to get up to P5. P5 I think is the maximum for Chartman. It's looking good though for him so far. He's gonna make a move on Lawson, is he? Up the inside? No, he's just gonna stay behind him. So we'll just keep the spectator menu like this. I wanna know the gap between each driver and the leader. It's going to be a good final lap. It's going to be better than a good final lap. It's going to be a cracking final lap. Marcus really gaining now on Liam. And Chartman, no! Chartman! No! He gets the 3-second time penalty. Coming onto the final lap of the race. No! Oh, and he's still going to make up a couple of positions, but it's not going to be as many as he could have without that 3-second time penalty. So then we will ride on board with Chartman. Oh no, not Chartman, Reese. Sorry, as Reese. Oh, contact. The Williams. Oh, and I think that was Brad Smith's got damage as well. So Rambo's managed to sneak his way up to P4, but alright, there we go. Should be back. So he just managed to get Liam celebrating. So anyway, I'm very sorry that the end of the race was laggy and everything. I don't know why. The whole race it's been fine, and then as soon as we come to the final 2 laps it starts lagging. I'm not too sure I'll get that fixed, but yeah. So you see the final race results. Liam on first, or in first, my bad. 6 seconds penalties, most drivers having a lot of penalties, and fastest lap for Liam. That's a good result for him. Marcus, championship leader, second. Amaguna in third. Brad Smith in fourth. Chartman in fifth. Rambo sixth. Nosh seventh. Reese eighth. Lawson ninth. Chuckle was running off the final points position in 10th. Then in 11th we've got AP. Keza 12th. VHP 13th. Swansea Boy 14th. And our pole position, or our pole sitter, Brooksy, in last, retiring on the 5th. What the hell, Armaguna? Armaguna, I know. It was a good little dive bomb from you there, Reese. I don't think you really saw it coming and didn't really leave you the room. But yeah, it was a good race though from you. Unfortunately, you spun on the final lap, but still more races to come. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, leave the stream there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Congrats to Liam, and yeah, I will hopefully be back for next week. Yeah, goodbye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And